The substance drips with style, but sadly stumbles when it comes to storytelling and scares. Swirling cinematography and sleek special effects create a seductive surface, but beneath it lies a shallow sea of squandered potential. This body horror offering sputters under the weight of its own superficial spectacle, substituting shock value for smart, substantive scares. From its very title, the substance seems to promise an exploration of something significant, perhaps the physicality of fear or the vulnerability of our flesh. However, the film's slick aesthetic feels more like a smokescreen shielding its lack of meaningful substance. The story, which centers around a mysterious experimental drug with sinister side effects, simmers with possibilities but ultimately suffers from a startling scarcity of originality. The film leans heavily on grotesque transformations and surreal sequences to scare, but even these spectacles are strangely sterile. Slimy prosthetics and sinewy CGI can only carry so much weight, especially when they serve as stand-ins for any genuine subtext. The substance lacks the spine-chilling ingenuity of genre classics, settling instead for schlocky shocks and skin-deep symbolism. The characters feel similarly shallow. Their struggles, rather than stimulating sympathy, seem scripted solely to set up the next sordid scene. They stumble through the story sacrificing stakes and sincerity for sensationalism. Without a solid foundation, the story's surreal spiral feels more scattered than satisfying. That isn't to say the film is entirely without merit. Its sound design is sensational, with squelching noises and sudden silences that sneak under your skin. Visually, it's sumptuous, soaked in stark lighting and saturated colors that simmer on the screen. But these strengths, like the film itself, are skin deep. In the end, the substance serves as a cautionary tale for horror filmmakers. Stylish sequences and slippery gore can't substitute for a story with soul. While it's visually striking and occasionally spine-tingling, it's ultimately a shallow spectacle that struggles to leave a lasting impression. For all its shining surfaces and slippery scares, the substance simply fails to sink under its own subcutaneous layer. Style may sell, but in the substance, it fails to satisfy. 0 out of 10.